Welcome back to Death of the Outsider. I did some bone charm crafting. I didn't really have that many great bone charms, and you get more black bone charms in this one anyway, and they're all better.
That's a stone, Luigi. You didn't make it.
So I don't really have many good bone charms here. I just went with speed.
Yeah, most of the bone charms you want are the ones that augment Billie's abilities.
Yeah,
anyway.
that's pretty much the way I would have done it.
Text we burned today, and our task is
Conservatory looks good at daytime, and they got rid of that damn tower.
here on the bench. But don't worry, I already noted all of the burned books. We should see if Sister Rosewood needs a hand, though.
Yeah, so we're gonna get to see the Sisters of the Oracular Order as not as mummified corpses.
That is an amazing waypoint name.
I tell you, I've seen enough.
Yeah, that's the big. This is a very unique level because we get to see for the first time and the only time the other side of the Abbey, the Oracular Order. That they apparently can tell the future. They have prophecies. They have all that shit that direct these lumpheads.
Yeah.
They're like Cassandra.
Yeah, and remember the last time we were at the Conservatory, there was a plot to subvert their dreams so that they would be unable to see what Delilah was going to be doing, mostly.
Nice! I was wondering if you were going to be able to make that or not.
Until it was too late to prevent it. And even then it kind of seemed like they were sort of cottoning on, but it was still too late.
Oh good, they got rid of that irritating wall of white, too.
Yeah. Yeah, but the Royal Conservatory does have an annoying new feature inside of it. That's not, it's not just the outside that's been changed, and I'm not a big fan of what they did in the inside. Although I can see why they did it.
Getting chin access over here with all of these stabs in.
Yeah.
Billie does a lot more decapitations with this sword.
She's just practicing for when she gets to the...
I love when you sheath it, so to speak. It just disappears into a tiny bunch of fragments.
Yeah, and she twirls it around, so that motion is finally relevant.
They'll burn away every trace of witchcraft from this place.
Heretical artifacts.
Books on how to make crap.
10 crates of human and animal hair, 3 shawls, a child's doll, 3 sets of children's teeth and fingernails. It's like the only thing on here that should catch your eye. Because it's just gross, yeah. Burned, burned, burned. Shipped to the Abbey.
Sister Rosewind is.
It must have been one hell of a fire if they're burning teeth.
Yeah, that stuff's that's how you get dental records right there. That's how usually they identify people.
Just saying.
Well, the fires of the Abbey will outshine hope or something like that. A memory of 1849, apparently. If you remember that book from Dishonored 2.
Oh no. You think I read in Dishonored 2? That is adorable.
I read a lot.
Well, I picked up 50 coins.
But I didn't retain a lot of it.
I like how there's coins in here.
Oh yeah, check every fountain. There's always coins. It's a human obsessive need. Tiny fish. Hold on a second. Catch one.
Tiny fish.
Catch them.
Can't do that.
Honestly,
Same Final Fantasy 14.
Coin of 5.
You could mark them.
Yeah, it's right there. It's just floating there. Yeah, you still can't really see it. It's so friggin' tiny.
The fact that you took so much time on one of those damn things is...
Well, okay.
God, that's
Jesus!
Yep, that was pretty funny.
Okay, then!
So did you know you could do that, Robokai? If you attack the rats after you listen to them, they fucking screech?
They people scream, yes.
Oh, wow. I was not prepared for that. I was not prepared for that at all. Like...
It is not pleasant.
I was about to make some dumbass snide remark, and I don't even remember what it was now. Just because I was taken so off guard by people screaming rats that my brain completely blanked. Can you still get into the Bloodfly area?
Yeah, we need to go up there. It's completely different this time as well.
Hopefully it's like cleaned out and shit.
Yeah, well, you know.
Oh no, it's the idea of cleaned out is, well, there's a tripwire there.
Damn it. Oh, okay. Well,
look at all these fucking tripwires. This takes a while.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I feel that. That's fine. The thing is, at least they acknowledge that the
I tripped one.
Oh goodness.
There's like, I think there's at least 30 wires in this
It's
building.
absolutely insane.
Oh, there's a
Kind
sister.
of reminds me of
She's
one of those laser mazes. They have it at some arcades. They put up a whole bunch of things, and you're supposed to like Mission Impossible acrobatic crawl through them.
This is actually part of one of the contracts from the black market. We're just here early. There's five wires just blocking this one. There's a wire over the safe, so if you open it and you don't do that, get an electric dart in your face or something.
Strange relic.
Yeah.
Clumsy Assassin's pretty fitting, considering I set one off.
You lived.
I mean, it was still only one. Like, I feel like that's a pretty good success rate considering all the traps there were to trip.
What do you want?
It's my Lonnie. He went into that building with the red poster over there.
He's just not paying attention to her at all.
I don't know why. Like, don't ask me.
Hours ago.
I don't know what I'm looking at.
That was hours ago, and he's not back. Let me just project my astral form over here like I'm fucking Dr. Orpheus, right in the middle of you talking.
Just project my astral form.
You look tough. Why don't you go check on him?
Can't. Promised I'd stay put right here.
You
out of
look
harm's
tough.
way. Lon says we can't risk us both getting hurt. Well, especially if... Please. Can you just go check on him for me?
No, m'lady, your lawn is already dead.
Just got a pocket full of money.
Well, let's go investigate.
Yeah, it's time to be Detective Billie Lurk.
That dude is already dead. Like, I am 100% convinced.
3 loaves of bread.
3 loaves will fill her.
I appreciate it.
It's like Sereth, just a bottomless gullet.
Surrender, and we won't harm you for entering a
Oh wow, he's not dead. That is incredible. All right, you're all dead.
Oof.
More than you could say for those overseers.
You could hear that gurgling
I
sound.
heard that, dude.
Here's an actual recipe, apparently. Anyway, let's go find this guy. Apparently he's not dead.
Or at least...
Oh, look, strong arms. Too bad,
knock me over
I'm
with a
just
feather.
killing everybody. Also, you have to kill everybody in this level. Spoilers.
Yes, there is a bounty for
I'm not going to ask why.
absolutely murdering everybody. The game
There's a
basically
what
sets
for
it up so
murdering
you
everybody?
can't get the achievement for doing all the bounties, and doing a no-kill run the same one this game wants you to play it a few times. Ah, he's dead.
He's dead, and we got his ring.
He did.
He's up here
anyway.
trying to get something for a wedding gift, and it's right up here.
Wow, that's depressing.
Well,
And of course,
he's
you
dead.
take it, and you don't give a shit about returning it. You just immediately turn it.
I'll
into
return
money.
the ring, but that's about it. I'm sorry, I need the money.
Christ.
I'm pretty.
No,
It just-
you actually don't need money anymore. I noticed how hard it was for you to spend all of the money you got in the last episode.
It's because I was saving it for this level.
Sure,
He didn't
whatever.
make it. But I found this letter with him. Thought you might want it.
No. Lonnie. Thank you. Here. Take this for your trouble.
So, Robokai, do you know the secret about this woman?
And take this ring. I think Lonnie...
No,
will
I
be
don't.
proud.
I
Tell
mean,
me
it's
it.
not quite as... Okay, well, she's pregnant, so if you kill her and take the 100 coins that she has, you also get the note saying that the doctor's really happy about her pregnancy. So you just murder a woman and her unborn child.
Damn, you have
Heavy.
not seen a grimace until you saw the grimace my face pulled right there. At the
So
thought,
you could just... Yeah.
I'm glad I never did that.
Well,
Yep, so if anybody is just running around killing everybody, then, just go and stab her. You just stabbed a child. That's terrible.
good one.
So yeah, we gotta get Rosewind's prophecies. You notice the reward is black bone charms, and we have to kill every overseer and sister except for one man.
He's the one who has to live with it.
Oh no, we have plans for him.
Mm-hmm.
I like how she just swooped into the desk
She
right
doesn't
there.
give a crap about those rats.
You can't get rid of them anyway. Who cares? There's a very important bone charm in this black market shop.
Don't see many customers coming in from that.
Too bad there's no reason to ever buy a.
Yeah, I was gonna
remark for
say,
this point in
like,
the
don't
game.
tell me you're actually going
Here
to
we go.
buy a bone charm.
Oh, hold on. No, it's actually a really good reason because it's an extra bar of mana.
Retiring to Calero.
Yeah. Which
I just want that now. Like that is so fuck. That is
Oh wow,
so
you
good.
actually did buy
give
it.
me the void energy.
Knock me over with a feather.
Okay.
Get rid of elixirs restoring more health because it's just like what?
Yeah, you doing this right? You ain't
Oh,
ever
yeah.
gonna take damage. You're gonna be doing this wrong. Anyway, look at that.
Slick.
That was a very slick.
For a minute there, I was
beats.
trying to figure out if you were fast forwarding it or not.
No, it's pretty fun. I've got Zephyr, man. It's pretty high speed.
These friggin' guys.
I don't know, but I saw her crawl out of that open hatch in the courtyard.
I just like stealing pistols. Look, yeah, pistols are the most dangerous thing in this spin-off, sort of. Really
Oh, you mean in terms of
yeah,
of an
the
enemy
most
having it?
dangerous. Yeah, if they have pistols, that's bad
Yeah,
news for
because
you.
you don't.
Billie
you
dies
don't get.
faster.
You don't get a deflect bullet skill in this one, do you?
That's a bone charm, and that's only in the last level. Let me just rearrange this man's rib cage.
Oh dear. All this witch burning going on, witch torturing. It's just it's a little much.
I mean,
they're all lost their powers
honestly,
again, so it's like they're not a threat again.
Again, not that they really know that for sure.
That's true. They probably had no idea where they got their powers from.
That's terror.
Man, a lot of things that are bundled up in threes here. 3 reds. We had 3 whale processed oils. 3 other things.
Yeah,
there.
you've been noticing that, haven't you?
Yeah, a lot of bundles of 3 in this level.
This the guy who you're going to
he's
say?
he's a mook. I want to use semblance.
Ah.
Can't do it if they're dead. But you can take their face and then kill them. That's fine.
Man, these guys just being all like, haha, yeah. You're like, haha, we totally murdered all of them. Ha 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 ha. We're horrible people, but we're religiously, morally correct. Ha 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 ha.
We are technically correct, and that is the best kind.
Oh, look at this guy trying to be humanized. He has a brother who's got like a garden and a nice home somewhere.
That
can't wait to come live a quiet life together.
There's a name and a half.
Hypolito. They just puncture right through the frontal lobe there.
God damn, calm down, hon.
Is semblance really necessary when they're staring at their feet the whole time?
Trying to make use of my
like they've all been given like a case of your bone charms dumb. Look at this.
Punishment reformation through musical therapy? What the hell?
Possession of 1 pair of testicles dried and strung together. They were your own.
Prisoner stated that they were your own.
Well, I can see why they killed her, but anyway. What witchcraft is this to lay down such a sick bird on my testicles?
She was suckling a rat at her breast.
Okay.
It was a haggard thing, all skin and bone. She had no milk, but the rat gnawed at her until there was blood. And she
pretty sure I saw a psychological horror movie called Grace that was a little bit like that. Only, you know, it was instead of a rat, it was an actual like undead baby that was doing that shit.
Enhanced interrogation techniques, Jesus.
Here we go. Reformation, then execution.
Dear.
She will then be put to death for murder as an honest congregant. Man, this is like the frickin' the Crucible, where they.
It does feel like all the witches who hung around here were the ones that just were like the most crazy, trying to keep their shit together after like everything went wrong for them.
This is my favorite paragraph right here. They have signed statements attesting to the accuracy. It's like, yeah, I trust 2 overseer mooks.
I trust your enhanced interrogation techniques.
I want you to just realize they want you to hate the hell out of the Abbey in this level. Even
please.
They're not really worth liking, but they're going really heavy on it.
There's no such thing as a good religious person in any sort of popular media. Not in books, not in movies, not in games. Like I mean, religious people have long since made their peace with this. If they take any sort of part in any kind of popular culture, you know, I mean, it's fine.
I mean, you can only base in fiction things that things you see in the real world. That was a terribly terribly laid out joke at the expense of organized religion. I'm sorry. It's a good turtle. I bet the overseers hate that turtle.
Dude, if you hate that turtle, then I just hate you.
Another 3.
That turtle is majestic.
I don't know how I didn't notice this the first time I went through.
Well, there were 2 ivory scrimshaws together.
Yeah, but there were three blood flies.
Wait, there's a third ivory one. There's a third scrimshaw, and there's 3 pouches.
Mm-hmm. You also ate
just
3
gonna go
pieces of food earlier.
I'm just like slowly turning towards the direction of Arcane Studios, being like, "What are you guys up to?"
Hello.
Hi.
Anybody?
Hi.
Too hot for
what?
YouTube.
Okay. Just murder that dude while you have.
And here it is.
That was kind of a slick kill.
Here's one of the major things about the conservatory. They've just put up a big old floor across the middle of the room. The main room. So you can't like ascend and descend quite as easily again. No. And it creates a few new alleyways and stuff.
I actually like it because you can see
It's
a lot
interesting.
more inside. So it's nice and lit up.
It's the renovations the place closed for. Quotation marks.
In spirit they are destitute, in judgment they are lacking.
I don't notice there's a saying of the Overseer, which is basically, "Oh God, why are you putting that brand on my face? Help."
That is the one that would be most relevant to the path of being an Overseer, but I imagine that would also be the worst one for recruitment.
The witches must have killed themselves.
Yeah, I was about to say, she looked like she went out exactly how she wanted to go out, with whiskey in one hand and a gun in the other. Oh dear.
I danced naked with blood flies and kissed wet bones. Wow. I'm glad you're dead. Sorry.
Then it all vanished.
Sorry.
Thank God for that.
Yep, your powers mysteriously vanished.
I like how the Overseers were having trouble getting into this room. It's just a glass fucking door. They have grenades and
honestly,
everything. It's just like, really?
Yeah, but glass just doesn't burn as easily.
Hey, another 3 copper wire!
Seriously, what are you guys doing? What are you guys doing? What is this, Arcane? What message are you trying to send me? What is this?
Oh look, 3 baiting salts.
I see?
3 copper wire!
I'm not crazy! I'm not crazy! I'm not crazy!
It's so good, it's so good.
Like, did you notice this when you were doing this, Loon, or is it just because I pointed it out?
No, only because you pointed it out and I decided to roll with it.
Yeah, it's just, where else do they do the 3 bundles of things? Because they generally don't.
There's also 3 Overseers in this room. Oh wait, that's not loot. Actually, it is kind of like loot because I have to kill them all as part of an objective. So.
I got a heretical organ that turns the healing power of music into pain.
Grabs dick.
So impure, so enthralled to the abyss.
I like how you were just ready to say grab stick.
Honestly, like, if he hadn't gone there, I would have.
Oh, that guy was too fast for me.
I smell heresy.
Not for long. I smell heresy, he says with sword embedded in nose.
Yeah, that was the best part.
Good evening, my dear. Ready for your treatment?
The guy on the voice is Cardoza, the guy we have to not kill.
Are for finding a cure. Tonight, I'm going to play the music in short intervals, and then ask you a few simple questions. That's it.
Oh, did you also notice there were 3 screws next to something that you could pick up for ammo? I guess that kind of counts.
Yeah, all of those were voltaic shots.
What is this message? Come on, Arcane. Arcane, tell me, why are there so many 3s? I'm gonna Google this.
Well, that
why are there so many items in the Royal Conservatory bundled in 3s? Question mark. Okay. I guess I'm gonna have to narrow this down a little.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I'm pretty sure that's not gonna give you a great Google result.
Death of
or if it
the
does,
Outsider
I'm going to be
Royal
amazed.
Conservatory.
Behind your eyes? In your stomach? Come now. You won't answer a simple
Nobody knows. I'm the only one who's noticed this.
Can't you see that? But you have to help me. Fine.
I feel like you should tweet them asking that question just so you can get ignored.
When did you first notice the outsider's corrosive touch? What blasphemies did he whisper to you in the dark?
Oh my God, just relax, brother
Like?
Ortega or whoever the hell this is.
Ortega.
I don't know. Diaz.
You really shouldn't mix work and your fetish.
Very well. Let's try it again, shall we?
Honestly, I'm pretty sure mixing work and fetishes are the only way you keep people in those interrogator positions.
Well, she said no 4 times.
Now we're just going to have to like keep a direct scorecard on.
What are they doing to you?
What are they doing to you? Your eye has gone black.
That's a good question.
They say
I mean, I've got a little bit of a different deal here.
I think I'm guilty.
That's a really creepy letter title right there.
I must remember me.
Yeah, wow, who knew occult torturing was so
Kill them
no
first.
good?
Kill them for the pieces of me they tore away. If they turn their eyes on me again, I am dead. Will they find me?
Yes.
They can see everything, even inside my mind. But not if they're all dead.
It's all right. You can finally leave this place.
I don't know where she goes. I think she just leaves through the basement, and everybody down here is dead
Search
anyway,
on
so who
top of the
cares?
painting on the left. You'll find the key to the locked door.
And she
You
tells me
already
where that
figured
key is.
that out.
Yeah.
Yeah, I knew where it was. I'm cheating.
Yeah. That's it.
I have the vision of a new game.
Did you hear that? The strictures. You won't go in. By the strictures. Where'd you go? Come here. I smell heresy on you. Wait! This is it. What? I'll perform rites. Let's see what you blasphemy. I'll kill you for that. Hey, you. No way. This area is off limits. You're gonna pay for it. Come at me. I'll cure the world. Strictures guide my hand. For the Abbey. Surrender and
Billie just goes for the head every time.
Yeah,
this
no,
guy whistling.
I'll admit I was expecting that that
I knew
force
you would
bolt
notice
to
that.
do more
I
of
knew
this
you would
stuff.
notice that.
Well, I mean, there was 2 figs and 1 grenade, but the figs kind of look like grenades. So does that count? Question mark.
I don't know anymore, man.
I like the giant stack of 5.
Yeah, no, I like that
I mean,
too. That's actually kind of cute.
Can we please do more of those sorts of things and less of the cash registers?
No.
Fuck.
An overseer just slaps your hands down and goes, "No, that's heresy."
The hell is that?
It's a projection.
Projector. I'm just messing with it. I was trying to turn it off and be energy conservative.
Conservative, he says, after he's made a worse mess than
Well,
the
he is in the
detail will ever deal with.
conservatory.
Ho ho!
Kill me.
Honorable duel.
Where's my pistol? Is it really honorable when you've got like the sword that made the outsider? Sorry, the knife that made the outsider. You know, the totally legitimate knife that made the outsider.
Totally legitimate.
Thanks for the money.
I think that counts as a
Ah, shut up.
3.
You never stop doing
by
that.
the way. God damn.
You wanted to
Anyway,
know what
I
Vermintide is
think
like,
I
this
think
is what it
that
looks
that
like.
money pyramid counts as a 3 precisely because it was money arranged.
So is
into a
this
pyramid.
is this the last Vermintide video?
Yeah. Wait, what? Well,
It definitely is because I'm not playing Vermintide 2 anymore.
this was made in 2017.
I know.
so-
I'm just. I'm cracking the yolks,
I mean, it's
my
the
friend.
last Vermintide video on our channel.
Please
Stupid
remove all the
ass.
bodies from the body hole.
Oh, I love that.
Damn!
Oh, that was beautiful. The way she draped a leg like that,
That
to
was
pull him down.
Gorgeous!
I love that.
Like, that was a beautiful snap kick. Top
Spicy.
marks,
I love
Billy.
it.
Love it.
So they've put like a containment sheet around where the big old
The subtitle.
dead sister investigation thing's going on.
They have maces and hyperbaric grenades. Also, they can deflect shots if they notice you.
Yeah,
This
because they
one.
can see.
Wow, that...
Not bad for a blind lady.
Alright. The stupefied look on her face.
The maces make them a lot slower, so they're actually way easier than normal overseers.
I would hope they do more damage if they do manage to tag you, but let's be real, they're not tagging anybody.
Audiograph entry for the 15th day of the month of rain. Our investigations have led us to these unseemly
This lady sounds
devices.
very nervous.
I have been
I
mean,
Jesus, if you found what she found, you'd be bloody terrified.
Like these are her colleagues that have been robbed and violated after they died. Yeah, I think it's a little bit weird.
I know this is black magic.
And she's been hearing the voices, whereas nobody else has, which is actually kind of. You think they would understand that a little better?
They should speak any moment. Why am I the only one to hear our dead speak? What temptations of black magic are these? It whispers through their teeth. A voice without a throat. I swear to you that I've heard it.
Time to take a vacation.
If you hit these vases, or these whatever you call them, then
they stop smoking.
You actually start hearing it.
Whoa.
I don't know if this is a reference to something, but it really doesn't mean anything to the game. It is pretty disturbing, though.
I tend to be the other one who drops references like crazy around here, and that is not any reference I'm familiar with.
They're probably talking about a character that is like in this level. They may, in fact, even be talking about the major sister who's leading this operation.
Thief, a victim of her own restless hands. She should be burned in the street with the rest of the filth.
Damn, she's got good eyes.
Why isn't she? It's been 3 days since she fell. I must send a message to the overseers to come and clean this up.
That thief managed to get Rosewind's prophecies. So we need to drop in that elevator and pick that up while we're here. I'm gonna use her face in a minute. This is Rosewind.
Pilfer the prophecies.
Right down here.
Okay, sure.
And that's the thing.
She sees all this random crap from across the aisles. Tonight I witnessed the Outsider's final moments.
Good. I imagine that was a good dream.
Yeah, and as we discussed in the video before, she's like, you know, a lot of people would be like really happy to hear, oh hey, the Outsider's going to die, and other people, and of course that's what Cool Guy's sense on it was, and I replied with yes. Until somebody pipes up and asks the question, what killed the Outsider? And how does it feel about us?
There's another stack of 5.
I still maintain that like if there is no evidence about exactly how he died, a lot of people are just gonna be like, oh no, he just died.
A god doesn't just die. That goes against everything we know about gods. Why did a god die? That is a question that has like motivated many JRPGs, many Western RPGs. Why did this god die? Why is this god dead? What happens after the god dies? What you know? When such an unnatural event occurs, when a god perishes, what happens afterwards? And as Baldur's Gate has taught us, a great many things happen.
There's also there's also like the Dominions games where frequently the god didn't die, he just sort of fucked off.
to potentially
like,
get eaten to potentially get eaten in space by something that basically raises them up to get chewed on. Like that dude's face.
Yeah, I mean that's beside the point.
Little hideaway here where she kept.
That's a great little facial expression that foreground painting has.
yeah.
Like, I can practically hear him making a Tim Allen grunt with that face.
Tim Allen, oh god. Battlezone references.
Yeah, she's received the thing. She's like, man, what the fuck is this shit?
Well, she wanted to go celebrate with Delilah, so she really had no sense of priority.
In a ship's hull. But how?
that paper keeps popping into view, like right next to you.
Alright.
It's so good.
Hi, Billie. My name is Gorm. How's it going? I'm a messenger of the Outsider. Behold,
Gorm.
I'm Gorm.
Oh man,
Gorm.
I'm normal Gorm. That didn't quite rhyme as well as I had hoped it would.
I wonder what would have changed if Ashworth actually took Cienfuegos seriously.
As seriously as you take the barriers?
I was wondering if you were going to comment on that.
Just sort of hip check those things. And they're just like, yeah, I'm not going to mess with that.
They got him good that time. That's good. That's good. Yeah. So and isn't like a god dying like a really sort of big important event in that the Pillars of Eternity, like there's some pretty big important stuff happens after like a particular god takes on an avatar and they blow it up with a bomb.
Okay.
I think there
was three. There were three pairs.
Are you sure?
Yes.
Did you
I heard scarf.
Yeah.
That's good enough for me.
Yeah.
Yes, very good. Tell Sister Rosewin I'll be right there. I need to finish one little test first before this creature's flesh degrades further. Curvature is eroded.
The frontal lobe. Yeah, whatever, dude. Keep talking to yourself like any of that is important.
That's what happens when your job is to investigate the weird stuff and try and figure it out. He's probably listened to a little bit too much to his own music at this point.
I wonder if there's a local equivalent of H.P. Lovecraft in the Dishonored world. He just writes all of this shit, and it ends up becoming all of the crap that the overseers read in their off time, because they're just like, yes, this is not fiction.
Perhaps if I excise the witch's eyes next time before playing the music.
You wouldn't have liked him anyway. H.P. Lovecraft hated dogs.
That is fair. That is fair. He was anti-dog.
Cool guy doing his best to ignore this.
I feel like it would just be churlish for me to make a comment on all of this, considering that it's clearly intentional. Oh God.
What are they looking for?
Come on, Billy. You've been listening to him for the last minute and a half.
I'm trying to figure out why it is the music affects the minds of people who have been touched by the outsider or the void in that way. Why the music does what it does.
Honestly, I just want them to start playing.
Would these witches really be touched by the outsider, though? I mean, even if they were connected to the light.
Well, touched by the void. The void and the outsider are...
That's fair.
I mean, to say it loosely, the void is an entity, and it channels itself into this world through a god. Like we know for a fact through like dev confirmation, writer confirmation, that there have been gods before the outsider. Yay!
At full void energy, you make less noise and deal more damage.
That's kind of cool.
But then it's weird. But that's Cardozo was keeping that hidden because he wanted to investigate it on his own time. He's actually falling to corruption, if that wasn't obvious. But it should be, you know. Anyway, we need his face. But first, I need to do this.
Oh God! Provoke the Abbey.
You have something I need.
Brothers and sisters, if the outsider visits you, remember three things.
This is actually important.
Ignore his words. Don't look him in the eye. And never, ever accept his gifts.
Okay, what was the point of that?
It actually makes one line of dialogue trigger, which is very important. I want you to trust me on this. Have I ever steered you wrong?
Yes, as a matter of fact.
Okay, Dying Light was one example, but I think that's the only one that matters. When I made you go down that fucking broadcast tower.
Yeah, you're gonna. We could be here all day listing the ways you betrayed me in there.
It is an abomination. Darkness.
Dying Light was betrayal light.
Destroy it, lest it fall into less righteous hands. Show it to no one and burn its heretical stain from the world.
I got it. I can take a look at this with a Silvergraph projector. If the Oracular Order really can see the future, then this Silvergraph plate will...
And that was essentially the sister's plan to prevent Billie from finding a way to do what she needed to do.
I know what comes.
Oh, bullet time! And it removes the arrow drop too, which is even better.
You will burn for that. You know, ignore the fact that we have no idea where you are.
Yes, she's aware that seeing the contents of this Silvergraph will help point Billie on the right path. And so she was hoping to destroy it to head off the death of the outsider.
Stay focused on our task. The sacred music waits for you in the basement. Can't you hear it? No!
One of us saw that coming, Rosewood.
Oh!
Very nice.
Incineration.
You have no idea what it took to play that, but then I eventually discovered that messing with the microphone is what causes that to trigger.
Oh, really?
Also, here's me in the subtitles talking about, you know, I wanted to do it with the telefrag, but it wouldn't really work out.
Did you just trigger hyperbaric grenade?
Yeah, I couldn't pick them up, and I'm never going to use them, so...
Well, it's good to demonstrate that, like the regular grenades and other mines and stuff, you can strike them to make them explode. It
was also a great animation.
Oh, watch this.
Which is... What? Nice!
The other...
the splits! Okay, lady.
Uh-oh. Oh, just in time. It doesn't kill you, it just does some damage. I mean, it does kill you, but not instantly is what I meant.
Okay, later.
No dialogue, it's the worst.
The subject of today's
Snippy one-liner.
is a well-developed, well-nourished woman appearing the offered age of 29 years. Cause of death is
Offered age,
undetermined.
as in she said she was 29.
Well saw her
Okay, got
collapse
it.
during musical therapy, convulsing and screaming.
Chindosh.
Which heretical organ inside her wasted, pale flesh rejected the ancient music? Initial examination showed no rigor.
Wow.
Vividity was at a minimum and unfixed. The unembalmed body is well preserved and cool to the touch. Pressure on the chest reveals pliant skin.
Gross!
Contusions, no marks. Only smooth. Flawless.
Calm down.
Must it take death to purify the darkness from your flesh? How can I remove the stain of heresy from your body and preserve this wondrous...
Yeah, that's more or less where I was going with this, Loon. Just like
I chloroform it myself, okay.
I no longer want to be in this world where this guy is battling this into a fucking...
Don't worry, we're going to be
audio
giving him over
recorder.
to some people who are going to take very good care of him.
Jesus.
Yeah, the black market contract was saying, I want you to kill everybody in here because I'm pretty sure they're committing horrible crimes. Also,
yeah.
I want you to leave this guy alive and put him in a music chair for me. Okay,
In
thanks,
a music
bye.
chair?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we're gonna put him in a music chair.
Yeah, time to give him a taste of his own medicine.
The fact that that's probably going to make him scream like he's listening to like polka music or something like that is going to amuse me to absolutely no
Well,
end.
There are 3 overseers in that room upstairs, and there's like 3 lights for every fixture here. Apparently, just looking for 3s everywhere.
This is just going to continue to happen.
It's, I keep telling you guys, I'm not crazy.
Especially you. God damn, seriously. Like the stab in the heart is enough. All of the like the violent twisting to try to wrench off their chest is just.
I saw the there was the number 3 for we're on the 3rd floor and there's 3 guys in that room over there. I'm just looking for 3 everywhere now.
There were 2 sets of 3 or there were 3 sets of 2 pieces of food in there as well.
I think you guys are reading far more into it than I was before. I was like, there are 3 things together, and now you guys are like, no, hold on.
I noticed it around the same time you do, but that's because I'm like ridiculous in that sort of way. I'm also the idiot that notices every fucking time somebody has a handgun in a movie and fires like 18 shots out of a revolver or some crap. Like I can't help myself.
Hasn't this name come up before?
Everything.
Algernon?
There's the book Flowers for Algernon.
Anyway, I was really hoping that when you put the Silvergraph in, it would make their heads explode from heresy, but it doesn't work out.
Oh.
The roots of heresy run rampant
No, you see, because it's not heresy because of because of the information it contains. It's heresy because it's gonna put you on the path to killing the outsider.
Oh, just use the Silvergraph already. What are you doing here? There you go. Oh, they do actually notice.
He just died from that.
Just, you know, it's just a location on a map.
I should keep the Silvergraph plate with me.
Dude, basically just trying to get sized for new shoes here.
The direction you move dictates where the power slash that does all that magic crap that throws them around. That determines where they get thrown.
Nice juke.
I like this. Oh yeah, look at that. Oh yeah, that was
buddy.
hot.
Nice
He
landing.
landed right on his neck.
And he starts pissing blood. He's dead.
See, like no one's going to go fucking blind from that. That's like that's not heresy. That's a map.
I was trying to turn it off, but you can't.
Okay, whatever.
Yeah, let's put this guy in his chair.
All right, dude.
I remember these back in Dunwall. When it played, it was like knives sliding over your skin.
Listen. Did you hear that little teeth? Yeah, there we go. I even explained it.
Yeah, I was gonna say I thought I heard that as well, and that teeth clapping thing just bothered the fuck out of me, even in the main.
But yeah, he's
well, before we leave, it just falls apart when I run into it.
Sure, why not?
Yeah, I gotta loot the place.
I think there were at least 3 cups arrayed in each shelf.
I wasn't paying
I saw
attention
3
at that
cups
point,
at least.
I'm still
lined up
nursing
next
my
to each other.
Nose after that sneeze.
Get out of here! I'm trying to pick up coins. I don't want to hear your advice.
I think there were 3 figs on the ground too, because I remember eating one before I knocked it over.
This fucking some guy's gonna be like I was just being really lazy with the level design. Don't worry about it.
Dangerous.
You got nothing I need.
It's all yours. Enjoy. Nice doing business.
Just buy everything. This is the last black market, so.
You know what I was saying about how you didn't need all of that? Just saying. You know, I mean, I
like how
right
they keep
about
pistols under the counter, but they never coded civilians actually doing anything to you.
No, but it's a nice little touch.
Yeah, there's a substantial difference between.
Yeah, there were 3 figs. Oh, there's another stack of 3. 3 stacks of 5 coins.
There's a substantial difference between keeping a gun nearby.
3 hook mines. 3 hook mines were lined up right there.
I'm just wondering, like, were they just trying to overgear us, like give us too much stuff, and they just went, "Oh, 3's a good number. 4 would be suspicious." And they've ended up creating an accidental conspiracy.
I have to actually pack my luggage to go to Shinderu.
It's interesting because not too many missions in games have you just go back to your room and like be like, okay, it's time to get going.
That's
what I liked about Thief on the highest difficulty. You had to always get back out.
Sororicide.
Yeah, so next time we go to a pretty goddamn spooky place, let me tell you something.